Selena, thank you for your time. We're here to talk about Eugene, and I'd like to know a little bit about his journey and also your journey with him.
Yeah, so when Eugene came to us, his words were that he was broken. Basically, we worked with him on a number of group sessions, one-on-one counselling sessions, one-on-one case management, got him to where he is now, which is in a full-time detailing position at James Frizzell's.
You mentioned earlier something about Eugene's mum. Could you elaborate on that for me?
Eugene was caring for his mum for 14 years. She unfortunately passed away because he was her only full-time carer, led him into the grips of depression. Studied a Cert 3 in aged care, but obviously the wrong certificate for him because it triggered all his memories, and that's what triggered his depression basically.
Mum had a stroke back in '96 and pretty to the point where she had to learn walk and talk and do all that again, so I decided, okay, well, need it at home, and the journey lasted for about 14 years, and she passed away about 5 years ago. So turned around, and all your energy and that as a carer that you put in, and the love, and for a mother to a son, and then I couldn't do anything about it, so turned around and laid around in the laurels and felt sorry for myself for about 4 months, and a friend of mine decided, well, you're in aged care, then why don't you get back into it? So I decided to get back into aged care, and it took me 2 years to do my Cert 3, and then tried bits of jobs here and there, lawn mowing and this and that, and the aged care at the time didn't work out, so I just put it on the back burner and thought, no, I'll look for something a little bit more that I wanted to do, and i.e. cars, and love working detailing and things like that. So it has been a very long road, and yeah, but I think you can be only as good as the people around you, and I've had great support through Ardius. Ardius have been the boat for me over the last few years. So,
tell me about his job, and why do you think the fit's been so successful this time?
He lives in Southport, so he can push bike to work. He's not relying on public transport. He's doing so well, and I really honestly believe it's because they treat him like he's part of the family.
I think it's the group of people here. The atmosphere is great. It's big. It's so much to do. The wheels always churning. There's cars got to be washed, but I think it's the people within the group.
Tell me about the significance of the Achiever Award to you, and how do you think Eugene's going to feel about being a finalist?
He was in shock the first time I told him. He nearly cried. He went, "What, me? No, don't be silly. I'm just doing my job." And when we sat down and actually talked about where he'd come from, a few tears between him, a few tears between me, because it's a hard story. But him winning this award means that nobody should give up. And that's his story, is that nobody should give up.
I'm elated. I've never been nominated for anything like this before. Anything like this is so humbling to actually accept it. And I haven't done anything. I don't think I've done anything great. I think I've done anything that a normal son would have done for his mother, and and for the love. So
I really want him to win, but at the end of the day, this nomination's winning enough for Eugene.